Several months ago, we set off from Auckland, and our destination? Two of New Zealand's most iconic experiences. Places that felt as though they belonged as much to imagination as to the Earth itself.
Okay everyone, so good morning once again. Kia ora, that's Maori for welcome.
The journey south unfolded like a slow reveal. Rolling green hills stretched endlessly as we approached the first stop of the day, Hobbiton.
All those cows in that paddock there on the right. You'll be outdoors a lot on the property at Hobbiton this morning. And then this afternoon, of course, when you're at the caves at Waitomo, totally immersed in nature, under the ground in the caves. That's good. So far. So far, yeah. No worries.
This is our first stop on the way to Hobbiton.
Hobbiton.
Yeah, that Coromandel Peninsula I was just telling you about, that's it all over there, guys. So that's a pretty typical New Zealand view. Green grass, rolling pasture, cows and sheep. Been Sweden to that one by about 3 months, I think. And also had pretty progressive social legislation in the 1930s. So we're definitely a capitalist country, but got a bit of a decent social conscience as well, I suppose you'd say. But yeah, that's where the capital city is, down in Wellington. But Auckland's our biggest city, size-wise. Then Christchurch in the middle of the South Island. Then Wellington. And these days, Hamilton's our fourth biggest city. Take a turn down this road here. As we do so, just to let you know a little bit about your tour this morning and details of the farm and your tour, etc. Most people, you know, they think that Hobbiton's owned by the movie company, the production company these days. It's not. It's still owned by the family who've always farmed the countryside here. That's the Alexander family. They've been here for 4 generations now, since 1906. So long established in the region, and the Alexanders, when you get to know them, they'll happily smile at you. So yep, we're still busy farming sheep and cattle, but these days we've got hobbits in the middle of the farm as well. And Winter Productions, the movie company, they lease the Hobbiton part of the farm off the Alexander family. So for this reason, still very much a working farm, and the vehicles that take you in and out of Hobbiton this morning, they may well have to stop and open and close stock gates a couple of times. And just as we roll around this last corner here, before the Shire, if you look over to your right, directly over that last green pasture hill, or the big bushy Hobbiton Hill behind it, that's where the movie set is, nestled in the valley down in there. This is the Shire's Rest coming up here on the left. Now see where the bus is parked there, the green Hobbiton bus, that's the Hobbiton bus stop. You'll get on a bus just like that one there for your tour at 9:20, okay?
What's that?
Chicky kiwi.
You want your photo with Gandalf? Stephen or I can do that for you, okay? Cafe's upstairs, coffee and food's upstairs. Now see the cafe sign up there? I'll meet you up there in about 5 minutes, and I'll have your info brochures and your tour passes for you, okay?
Hello.
Ito maganda, thermal. Ito kaya magkano? Ito pa fridge magnet.
$3 a
fine.
We met Filipinos from Bacolod, and they are related to Larry Alcala, the cartoonist. Okay, nice meeting you guys. Hope you enjoy your stay in New Zealand.
Same to you.
Thank you.
You're from?
I'm from Cabanatuan, Nueva Ecija, and she's from Binyan, Laguna.
Po London based na sila.
Pero base kami
Base
London.
na po kami sa London.
More than 20 years na kami doon.
Turn around the door.
Partner up and rebuild the city permanently, and it's been growing ever since. It's been an incredible journey.
Our boss, Peter Jackson, and of course, well, he's our boss actually. We've Russell Alexander, and of course, our other boss, the man who made the movies, Sir Peter Jackson. The Alexander family, they've owned this farm here since 1978. It wasn't until 1998 the farmers noticed something strange going on. They saw someone on the road looking out over the farm with a pair of binoculars. At the bus at the moment. First up, on the left-hand side, we have grass. Amazing, isn't it? But even cooler, guys, get your cameras out, because on the right-hand side, we've got that first little sneak peek of the movie set. You might spot the beautiful thatched mill house, the double-arched stone bridge, and of course, tucked away in the corner, one of my favourite places in Hobbiton, the Green Dragon Inn. Sitting on the left-hand side, you feel like grass and cows isn't as good a view. Don't worry, because later in the tour, I will be taking everyone inside the Green Dragon. I'll even shout you guys a drink. Do you guys know you get a drink today? Yeah, it's always 5 o'clock here at Hobbiton. Everyone gets a beer, even the kids. Woo! Don't worry, parents. They can have a non-alcoholic ginger beer. Now, as we make our way over the top of this hill, I like to think of the area on the other side as being the backstage of Hobbiton. On the left-hand side, there's a grassy strip of land between the road and the fence. During Lord of the Rings, this was Animal Kingdom. They had up to 29 different species up here used in the movies. They had big Clydesdale horses, roosters, chickens, a giant pig who was even named Boris or Leroy, depending who you ask. But despite the fact they had 13,000 of these gorgeous Romney sheep on the right to choose from, not a single one made the cut. Apparently these guys here, they're too modern looking, plain white. Thought I'd point those ones out. You look to the left, you can see a grove of trees on a hill. Those look familiar. It's because it was amongst those trees Sir Ian McKellen filmed his very first scene here as Gandalf the Grey. And we're going to play that scene for you now.
Stepping onto the Hobbiton movie set felt less like visiting a film location and more like crossing into another world. The illusion was immediate and complete.
Alright guys, welcome to Hobbiton. So what we're going to do for the first 5 minutes is we're going to explore this triangle that we're entering now. So you can go right or left, have a look around. After 5 minutes, I'm going to take us all into the garden ahead of us so we can have a closer look at the veggies and the houses there. So yeah, every single one of these houses technically does have a space behind them. So they all go about 1 to 2 meters back.
Our guide led us through the 10-acre site, weaving stories of how this patch of farmland was transformed into the Shire.
So to the Hobbit Hole, we can't just leave polystyrene. Nothing that would last left out in the elements. They are the farmers' hey, this location again, and the farmers pretty much went only to get to keep it this time. So we rebuilt. Now, some of you guys might have noticed we have some construction on site. As I was telling someone, that is making these Hobbit Holes were made in the first place. Alright guys, welcome to the garden. You can go both directions, right or left. Have an explore. So we've got around, let's see what we've got today. We've got big rosemary bush, there's crabapple tree behind me. There were some strawberries over there, but it looks like they've swapped them out. So we've got like potato, now of course, if you don't know what these big tall plants in the middle are, might be real, might not be. So for example, the pumpkins on the top of now you see these hobbits here, these guys are gardeners, but we don't just have gardeners. We also have fisher people and artists and bakers. Yeah, sorry, Tim, I do talk quite fast.
Yeah, almost put it in my bag.
You cannot open it.
Props lang.
What began as a temporary film set had been meticulously rebuilt into a permanent living village. Every detail intentional, every corner brimming with charm. We wandered along winding paths, past dozens of Hobbit Holes, each uniquely crafted with colorful doors, tiny gardens, and props that hinted at the lives of their fictional inhabitants. Laundry fluttered on lines, vegetables spilled from baskets, and smoke seemed almost ready to curl from chimneys. It was storytelling without actors, pure atmosphere.
May ano pa.
Ano
May
yan?
honey. Honey. Ay,
It's only props.
props.
There is a table covered in bottles, a hammock, those sorry mornings, and in front of the hammock. Yeah, and we see those plum trees in the Lord of the Rings for about 5 seconds. Totally worth it. And that's kind of the story of this whole place. A lot of work for this, not really much time actually spent here. And the thing is, the place that has the most like work put into it versus time on screen is the next spot we're going to see.
May puso. Sardo. Ik ga er ook achter staan.
Awesome.
This house is too small.
Minsan pa yan ko na.
Labadami. Labango. Ayun, meron pa mga bahay doon sa malayo.
Oo nga.
Ang ganda.
Maliliit.
Labadami. Labango.
Actually goes all the way around. So it's sound like
For water. And there's another one over there.
Well, here,
Please.
if you
Thank
if you want, here.
Got it off.
Yeah.
That baby boy is, of course, the actress's daughter in real life. Yeah, they needed a baby boy. Now, should we keep the family together? True Hobbit experience. 32 of us all inside one house. No, it's a terrible idea. So we're going to split into 2 teams. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now we go inside.
You're behind the door.
It's a bit too low, so I have to duck.
One highlight was stepping inside the fully themed Hobbit Hole on Bagshot Row. Unlike the facades outside, this one welcomed us in. The interior was warm, cozy, and astonishingly detailed. Low ceilings, round doorways, wooden furnishings, all designed to make you feel just a little bit taller and a lot more immersed.
Okay, so make sure you explore all the rooms, don't just stay.
Toilet. Sorry.
The kitchen. You've just only seen half the house so far, so if you guys are ready, I'm gonna open up the second half now. Much nicer than my kitchen, that's for sure. We got their priorities right. You're right, it is very concerning. You're right. I literally looked very valid. I was going to
Tapi, lihat apa picture tayo dun. Tapi, lihat apa picture tayo.
Oh, kain na tayo.
Kaya na ya.
Sabi mo maayos.
Kaya tayo.
Bon appetit.
Already the drinks and they get a little bit thirsty. Good news is, it's just about time to go to the pub. Yay. So we're gonna head out this way, rejoin the rest of our group, and that way we have plenty of time for a drink at the pub.
Je mag hem optillen, toch?
Let's go.
Oh, jeez. Not Hobbit. As we continued, landmarks from the films came into view. The mill beside its gentle water wheel, the party tree standing proudly on the hill, and finally, the Green Dragon Inn.
Oh, 360, nahilo na ako. Iba yan.
What would you like to drink? Two ginger beers. Thank you. There we go.
Cheers.
Inside, the world slowed down. Wooden beams, dim light, and a welcoming hearth set the tone as we were handed a complimentary specially brewed drink. Sitting there, mug in hand, it was easy to forget the outside world entirely.
This movie set here is actually 13 acres, which makes us the largest purpose-built movie set in the world, according to Guinness Book of World Records. So, fancy.
Thank you.
Reluctantly, we left Hobbiton behind and continued our journey to Waitomo.
All this countryside gets what we call top dressed in New Zealand. You guys might know that as crop dusting, perhaps, where you come from. And also there's lots of weddings. Very popular place for weddings, Hobbiton. Down there at the Lantern Tree Garden, the Green Dragon. And quite often when there's big weddings, the bride and groom get helicoptered down from Auckland or up from Taupo. And you're here in early summer. So we'll take a right here and get on with the rest of our day. Got about an hour's travel time to where we're going for lunch over at the homestead Big Apple.
If the morning had been about stepping into fantasy, the afternoon would be about witnessing something almost otherworldly, yet entirely real. But before that, we had our lunch along the way, which is part of what we paid for the package tour.
The Big Apple in New Zealand.
Big apple.
We're out of season at the moment, but see that big vine straight through there with all the leaves off it?
That's $2, please. Another $2.
In season, there's kiwi fruit over there too.
Oh, kiwi.
Yeah, but it's not kiwi fruit season. There's diagrams for them anyway, but just so you get the right restroom. For the ladies, it's wahine, W-A-H-I-N-E. That's the universal word throughout Polynesia for female, wahine. And for the males, it's tane, T-A-N-E. Tane is man or male in Māori. And that side of the day, organised.
The Waitomo Glowworm Caves carry a sense of history. Guided tours here date back to 1887.
Where are we? We're going to see the caves.
To the caves.
Waitomo Caves.
Unfortunately, photography and filming are not allowed inside the caves, as the glowworms react negatively to flashlight and will turn their lights off, and they then take 2 hours to return to their full luminescence. However, before we entered the cave, we were asked to pose for photos, and through some computer app, we have some excellent souvenir pictures.
The light at the end of the tunnel.
When we finally emerged back into daylight, it felt like waking from a dream, one crafted equally by nature and imagination. In a single day, we had wandered through a storybook village and drifted beneath a glowing underground sky.
Thank you guys all for coming.
Thank you.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What we're going to do is we'll unload by one. And there's a gift shop and restaurant up there. You guys can stop it. When you're ready, brother, we'll go on board.
How was it, ladies? All good? You got that? Something different? It is. Yeah. It's like this morning at Hobbiton's all man-made, and then here this afternoon it's nature. Yeah. If you, when you're in Auckland, if you go down the seafood markets down the viaduct, all sorts of nice seafood down there, including seafood. Yep.
Happy?
On our way back to Auckland, we stopped by the Hive, a little store in Pyrongia Village which sells authentic products locally made and curated. Also, we have free tasting of homemade honey the store sells.
So I'm just going to, everybody that's in Matt's group, I'm just going to do a little bit of a talk for you about the honeys that we have here today. All of the honeys are local honeys to this area. They are all raw honeys. So a lot of big companies, to get the honey to go through all their machinery, have to heat the honey. And they have to heat it above 145 or above 63 degrees. When that happens, when they do that, it kills some of the good stuff that's in the honey. It's like putting honey into a really hot drink. You should never do that because it kills some of the good enzymes. Right, so you'll notice we've got a couple of different textures in the honey. When you see that's really creamy like this, it means that they have taken it from the hive, they've put it in a big vat and they've stirred it. And they stir it for about 5 days. Incredibly good for anybody that's having radiation therapy. If you've got older people, it's really good for any skin things that they get.
It's okay. Yeah. So it's the same price.
Even now, months later, that contrast stays with us. The warmth and whimsy of Hobbiton and the quiet, otherworldly beauty of Waitomo. Two entirely different experiences, yet somehow perfectly paired, each unforgettable in its own way.